Hey guys, welcome to the fourth video blog. Today we're going to be talking about a few things. The Dyson new product, some low-cost ways to gain new customers even in today's economy, and how to find co-founders for a new business, or where you should be looking and shouldn't be looking. So let's get started. Today, and if you haven't heard by now, Dyson uh, has come out with a new product, which is a bladeless fan. Um, it's pretty cool stuff. There's no blades at all. Can't hurt yourself. It retracts wind from the base and it produces it through the ring and then shoots it out at you. Uh, Besides that cool fact that it works like that, one of the interesting things that, again, you see time and time again, but I really want to press upon other entrepreneurs is they got the idea for this bladeless fan from another product. Basically, one of their other products wasn't working well. In case you haven't heard, the Dyson Airblade, if you see it in a lot of common times now in bathrooms, dries your hands quickly. But it was holding on to a lot of air, and they were thinking of a way what to do with all this air and what else they could put it to use to. So they came up with the non-bladed fan. Uh, it's really interesting stuff. There's so many opportunities out there to take products that either aren't working right or just not to their full capacity and change it into making something even better, and you can capitalize off of that. Or other issues and problems that really you could really make money off of. So keep that in mind. Um, the next thing we're going to talk about today is four low-cost ways you can still gain customers in this economy. I'm sure you've heard of some before, but maybe not some of the other ones. Um, Brands. Uh, you have to have a strong brand. That's the first thing. You may not think it matters, but creating a strong brand is actually one of the most important things in getting customers, because it tells your customers that you are trustworthy and you have integrity and you're a strong company and professional and that you'll be here for a while. Um, and so that's the first thing you really got to focus on. The second thing you really have to focus on is promotional products. You may not think that they work anymore with all the new technology out there today or different ways of advertising, but back to the basics, they're cheap and they still work. It gets your message out, gets your brand out. People think about you when they see your promotional product, and there's really a wide variety to choose from. So consider that also when thinking about how to get customers more for your company. The third thing is social media. Basically, uh, I've already talked about this a lot, but if you're not on these things, you need to get on them. Not only being on social media like Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn, but you have to respond to your customers and work with them and get them to give you referrals and speak well of you. Um, Word of mouth goes an extremely long way these days, so bear that in mind. Um, and the last one that I want to tell you about is cost per action marketing or advertising, like cost per clicks or cost per view. When somebody, uh, if you have an ad on the web or whatever, and sometimes they charge you for just placing it there, but instead you have an option of getting cost per clicks, where you can, every time somebody clicks on that and is directed to your web page, then you pay, versus them just seeing that. It's a better form. It makes you more buck for your money, and it really could be really helpful and cheap if you use it correctly. So keep that in mind. Um, the last thing I want to talk to you about today is really just finding your co-founders. It can be daunting. If you think you need a partner in your business, which you don't always need, and sometimes it's better not to, because if you can do it on your own, I suggest you do it on your own, because partners can be hard to work with sometimes and can stab you in the back. But sometimes they're good because they share costs or and ideas and things like that. So some ways to find them. You may think that in your mind, some of your friends might even be co-founders, and because they're all similar to you, and it's easier to get along with some other people. But that's actually pretty wrong. You want to find people who are synergistic with you, but don't overlap in what you do. You want people who have different skills or different ways of thinking, but you can still work well with. Some places to find these people are, if you're on a student still, you can find them on campus groups and organizations. Just go and join a few and see what people are in there. Things that have to do related to your interest or industry. Um, if that doesn't work, if you're already out of school, if you want to get off the campus, there are many organizations around the city which would still have people related to your industry or interests, and you can join there and see them that way. If you don't have time because you're too busy, work. Your place of work is a great place to find partners, people who you interact with all the time, and you're already working well with, hopefully, um, would make great partners as long as they have some other interests and experiences and really know what you're going for. So that's it today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video blog. Stay looking at my website, www.richiefrost.wordpress.com. Stay tuned.